Remember in the puppet show there was an animal at the very beginning and he chewed a lot and his teeth never stopped growing? What animal was that? Beaver, that's right, beaver. So today we're going to talk about some of the adaptations a beaver has on his body that help him survive in his habitat. Every animal and every plant has adaptations either on their bodies and their physical structure or in their behavior that helps them survive. So let's look at beaver first. So here is a beaver pelt. It's the fur of a beaver. There's the leather, the skin underneath. And no, we did not kill this beaver. We are fortunate that when an animal does die, we get to keep the fur, the feathers, to help people learn about these animals. So first of all, I wish you could feel his fur. What do you think it feels like? Look at my face. Does that give you a clue? It's very soft. Beaver doesn't have just one kind of fur, he has two kinds of fur. The first kind is on his underbelly here, the short furs here that help him stay warm in the water. It's kind of like you and me wearing a fleece or a sweater when it's cold outside. The longer fur, the guard hairs, are the furs that help him stay dry in the water. Do you think if you went swimming, you could stay dry in the water? No, of course not, because you are not adapted to live in the water like beaver is. Let's look at one other aspect of the beaver. Over here, this end, what is this? That's right, it's a tail. And what do you suppose this tail helps beaver do? Well, it helps him swim, that's right, it acts like a paddle in the water. Also, when he's chewing on trees, look at that, it's like a kickstand. It helps support him so he can stand up and chew down the trees that he needs to keep his teeth from growing too long. Now, I'm going to pull up this skull of a beaver, and do you notice his long incisor teeth right here? Do you have incisors? Yes, you do. We have incisors too, but ours, are you afraid yours are going to keep growing too long? No, of course not. If we were afraid of that, we'd be chewing the coffee leg tables off of our coffee tables, right? But we don't. Our teeth are not adapted that way, but beavers are. So you can see why it's important for him to chew on wood, not only to eat the bark for food, but to keep those teeth from growing too long. Now, beaver has three other really amazing superhero adaptations on his head. I'm just gonna set this down right here. And when beaver dives under the water, he's got a special eyelid, kind of like, what do people put on their eyes when they go swimming to protect their eyes? Goggles, that's right. He has a clear eyelid called a nictitating membrane. Want to say that with me? Nictitating membrane. It's a clear eyelid that he can see through as he's swimming through the water. Next, his ears. When you go swimming, or people go swimming, have you ever gotten water in your ear? Ooh, that's annoying, isn't it? So what can people put in their ears to keep their ears from getting water in them? Earplugs, that's right. Now, have you ever seen a beaver wear earplugs? No, that would be silly. What do you suppose that his ears do when he dives underwater? They immediately close up. They're valvular ears and they close up to protect him. Can you close your ears without using your hands? Try it. I can't either, because we are not adapted to live in the water like beaver is. Let's see. Oh yeah, what about your nose? Have you ever gone swimming and gotten water up your nose? Oh, that really hurts, doesn't it? So what do you imagine happens to beaver's nose when he dives underwater? He doesn't have to wear a nose clip. It closes up automatically so that he can stay underwater and they can hold their breath for a much longer time than you or I can. So when you're outside today or any time that you're by a creek with willow trees or aspen trees or cottonwood trees, look for these chew marks, these ridges, and see if you can find a tree that beaver has chewed down. Beavers have been very active here at Fountain Creek, so there's a good chance you'll see a chewed down tree by a beaver. When you're out on your walk and you see an animal or a plant Try to think about what adaptation that plant or animal has that helps it survive in its habitat. See you next time. If you enjoyed this virtual field trip today, consider donating. We generally charge $4 a student. You can donate at communityserviceselpasoco.com/nature-centers.com, then click on Donate. We would appreciate it.